Wow. Woo!
Woo!
We're back.
Yep.
What's going on? Anna Banana in the Jose.
It's a beautiful Saturday afternoon.
Dude, is it ever beautiful?
Yeah.
We had shitty weather all week.
And then for the weekend, it's been glorious.
Man, it's been like actually shitty though.
Yeah, it really
But
has been.
It hasn't been phasing me that much.
No, neither. It's been good. But I've also been like, where the fuck is summer? I was going to go to Wreck Beach with a friend on Wednesday. But yeah, we ended up making alternative plans because obviously that wasn't going to happen. It was really coming down that day. But it's kind of a bummer, you know? I just want to be... I remember last summer I was
I want to be naked on the beach.
Well, last summer, pretty much every night for sunset, I went to the beach.
Yeah.
Like, every single night. And... yeah, hasn't been quite as good this summer, but that's all right.
I think it's gonna. I think there's like a turning point happening soon here.
I think so, as long as we don't get the fires again. Do you remember last summer?
Oh yeah, brutal.
Yeah,
smoke everywhere.
Mm-hmm. I went back to Edmonton last August actually, when they were in the middle of the fires. It was so bad. It was so bad in that city.
So bad, man.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, fires everywhere too. Los Angeles, like there's fires everywhere.
Yeah. So are you coming to Chasing Summers?
Oh, right. We talked about this last time. Chasing Summers the rave. I don't think so.
Yeah, both of us are flaking out, I think.
We're not doing it.
Well, I think I might use that money to do a class at Railtown instead.
Oh, that's
expensive.
so good of you to not party and put that money towards more training for acting. I think that's the fucking move.
It's an investment in myself.
Yeah, for sure. Definitely. I definitely want to take a vacation though, because I don't know, man. I've been going just fucking hard lately.
You know what we should just do?
What?
Just like get an Airbnb in Whistler with some people.
Yeah.
That would be fun.
I'm so down for that.
Right?
Yeah, that'd be sick.
Or go to Tofino or something.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you don't need to go far. There's so many dope places near us. I've been wanting to go to Portland and Seattle, or just going to the Okanagan and beach bumming.
Totally, man.
Right?
Yeah.
You don't need to go far.
What's that like? Beach bumming? I've never done that before. Like just going there for a couple days?
Just going there for a couple days, bringing like a good book and beer and having barbecues.
A good book. Listen, I'll tell you right now. I always plan on bringing a book on the plane. I'm going to bring this book to Mexico.
But I like reading on the beach. Okay, well,
I don't fucking read at all.
Getting day drunk on a beach with your friends and eating snacks.
Yeah, I'll listen to a podcast if I was in Mexico or something like that.
Yeah,
like working out, like just get a nice podcast.
I would
going.
read on the beach.
No, you wouldn't.
No, I did.
You did?
Yeah.
Who'd you go with though?
My ex-husband.
There you go. Ex-husband. You're like, I'm just gonna read. It's better than hanging out with. No, that's mean. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. That's rude.
I was just trying to educate myself.
Yeah, totally.
Expand my imagination.
I like
through
to
literature.
I like to pretend I speak the language when I go to other places.
Pretend?
Not pretend. That's
you like
rude.
to try?
But for example, Mexico, I speak a little bit of Spanish.
Hola,
Yo sé poquito español.
Hola, me llamo Zach.
Cerveza, por favor. No, but like I think it's I don't know, it's sweet. I like conversating with people. I like trying new things out, man. And looking like an idiot in their language is a good time. Especially when they laugh too. They just find it so funny.
Yeah.
God, the gringo. It's not how they sound at all, but you get it.
I actually speak to them in Spanish.
Do you really?
Because I can speak Spanish.
Yeah. But I mean, you look like you speak Spanish. Imagine you have a person that doesn't look like they speak Spanish.
Well, my ex-husband actually could speak Spanish, and everybody would be so impressed with his Spanish. They'd be like, "Oh, what? You speak Spanish?"
Really?
And I'm like, "Yeah."
Why did you speak Spanish?
This summer before we met, he went and did language school in Spain.
This guy sounds like Bradley Cooper in Limitless. That's awesome though. That's sweet.
Yeah.
I definitely want to do something like that. Like move to like Spain for like a year or something like that. I think it'd be so cool.
He was only there for like 2 months, but.
Oh, he picked it up quick.
But he also took it in school, so.
And he had like you. Did you guys ever speak Spanish to each other?
We always were like, oh, we should we should practice more together, and then we never would.
Yeah, it's like hard to.
But then we went and did a road trip in Spain 2 years ago.
And then you guys were speaking Spanish to each other?
To
people.
Yeah.
The locals.
Yeah. That was actually pretty dope. We spent a month just like road tripping through Spain.
Wow.
Yeah, it was awesome.
I got to do something like that, man. I feel like
we did a 26K hike in a day.
26K.
In Spain.
Wow. Did you like? That's crazy. You did it?
Mm-hmm.
Wow, good for you.
I've done like a lot of hiking.
Did he put you in his backpack and like carry you up all the way?
No, I'm always the one who's like, faster. No, let's keep going.
Oh, cool, man.
I love hiking, especially like when you get to a peak and you have an amazing view. I love shit like that.
Yeah.
But when I used to trail run, like I'm hardcore. We should go running together. And I'm kind of competitive too. So if I'm with the person that I'm with,
listen,
I just want to
if you want to go run, you let me know.
Really?
I'm not a big fan of long distance running. I'm more of a sprinter.
I'm more of a long distance runner.
Like we'll do sprints. We'll see how fast we can get around the seawall.
I'm more of like an endurance runner.
Yeah.
I like running hills a lot.
Yeah, hills are fun.
Yeah, it's such a good fitness. Mm-hmm. But I used to run 5 to 10K a day.
Dude, I want to like train. I want to like train with my dog. Like I want to like take him to like a hill or something like that, like and train with him. But I'm scared. Like for example, there's nothing like really like that around here, and I'm also scared of just like him, just like not paying attention. I don't know. You know what I mean?
No, you know where you go.
What?
Run the hills. So what I do, because I actually like to go fast on my bike and get my heart rate up and actually get a workout. You can't really do that when you're doing the seawall at Stanley Park. Mm-mm. So I do the interior route.
Okay.
So like where the cars are.
Right.
And there's not a lot of traffic there, and you can just book it on your bike. So I like book it up the hill, and then I have this amazing view, and then it's like all downhill from there. It's so nice.
The view is downhill?
No, you have your view. Yeah, and then you just go downhill from there.
Yeah.
But I love anything like that. That's why I like hiking and running and biking hills, because I like the idea of like a climb and then the reward, you know?
Yeah. That's like everything in life though.
Yeah.
Right? You do something, you work hard for it, then you get the reward and you keep working for it.
Definitely.
Fulfillment, baby.
Fulfillment.
Yeah.
Achievement.
What's popping in the acting world for you? Notice how we were hanging out for an hour before this? I didn't ask you that.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm going to say that for the pod.
Strategic. Nice.
Yeah.
I had 2 auditions this week. I had one for a commercial that I think went really well. I did a commercial workshop, the Laura Mack workshop. And
what's a commercial workshop like?
It's actually really good. Things I never thought about. So exactly, you know, for a group audition, when they're going to zoom in to you and knowing like when the attention is on you, and she would point out things like on the thumbnail of your video, you're so smiling right off the bat. So then the thumbnail of your video is you smiling, like end with a smile and start with a smile and end with a smile. How you slate instead of just being, my name's Anna Catterall and I'm 5'5". Like, wait, hi, I'm Anna Catterall, Garcia now. I'm 5, you know, just I'm 5'5", messing up my own name.
Do you mess it up in the audition room?
No, thankfully. I actually need to. So for a while there was a little overlap where I was still getting, I guess she had submitted me before for Anna Catterall. So I've been in the audition room a few times and like have to check my email and be like, was I submitted under Anna? Do I sign in under Anna Garcia or under Anna Catterall?
Yeah, for sure.
But I've been consistently Garcia now.
Nice.
Yeah. So yeah, I had that audition. It actually went really well, and like I said, that workshop was
Money in the Bank.
Yeah, really helpful. Yeah. There's a level 2 workshop I'm thinking about taking with her too, but I have to save up a little bit.
I took was it expensive?
Yeah, it was a day, and I think it was like something, like just under $250. Yeah. Workshops, just training is expensive.
Training is expensive, and you know what? They can charge whatever they want.
Yeah.
And you don't know the value of it too. You're like, yeah, I guess this book is worth $1,000 if it teaches you about acting.
Yeah. I've actually heard really good. Everybody who's gone to her has
for sure.
Have you heard of her?
What's her name?
Laura Mack.
Laura Mack?
Yeah.
No.
She books too. So she actually books spilling. Is that because of drinking problem?
Yeah, spilling water in my goddamn shirt.
It's good to go to a teacher who books, you know?
Like books herself as she works as an actor? Yeah.
Oh yeah. She books a lot. And she would even told people specifically things like, you should cut your hair, or you should dye your hair.
She from the city?
Yeah.
Interesting. That sounds actually intriguing.
Yeah, no, it's really
Laura
good.
Mack. Cool.
She even does something that interested me. I'll do it eventually. Is a branding coaching session.
What's
where
that?
She tells you what your type is, what to play up, that kind of thing.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I feel like that's like good information, like 100%. But I also feel at the same time, like branding can be controlled by like what you want.
True.
You know? And
True.
like the whole like, hey guys, like like I think just playing up your personality is in an audition room, I think is the best thing you can do, because to be honest with you, man, like there's not another person like you out there.
And that's kind of what I've been learning, because when you come from a more professional environment like nursing, it's like you have to be professional and you have to put on this face.
No.
But now I'm just, I think,
feel loose.
Yeah, I do feel. I do.
Feel loose, baby.
I feel more like myself.
Yeah, there you go. That's
more
the word.
like myself. I had a nursing interview actually on Wednesday. It was intense, Zach. I was sitting on one side of the table and there were 3 nurses, like 3 nurse managers on the other side of the table as a panel asking me all of these questions.
Whoa.
And I'm like, I have not been in this world for a while.
Yeah.
And like, I don't know. They were just asking me, what are the most common causes of postpartum hemorrhage? And I had to list all these things off and all of the drugs that I would, oh man, it was just, my head's just not been in that for so long that it was really kind of hard to be in that world.
Really?
You know?
Yeah. Fuck that world, dude. Kind of, right? Maybe not, but like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but I do prefer the freedom of just being able to be like spontaneously myself and not have to act a certain way. But I try and think of it as acting.
Yeah, for sure.
Right?
It is 100%.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think thinking about it that way is actually can help you get through it.
Mm-hmm. You mean like working a boring job?
Yeah.
Yeah. As long as, yeah. And that's the...
Well, it's not boring, actually. It's just really hard. It's hard and stressful and repetitive. And it's kind of hard to do things like that when you're not passionate about it.
I think it's not like fulfilling as acting is for you. Because acting, honestly, man, if you've been on set like a lot of times, like it can be boring too. Like you're sitting in your trailer. Like,
but it's like worth it because you know what you're in it for.
You're being fulfilled, exactly.
You're being fulfilled. But in nursing, when because I was a labor and delivery nurse, when the baby's heart rate is tanking and the woman is screaming and the doctor is yelling at you, you're just like, I don't want to be here. There were so many times, I kid you not, on the ward where I was like, I just want to go. I could just leave right now.
I could just like take all these sleeping pills and go to sleep.
No, I was just like, I wanted to like walk off the job some days.
Yeah.
It's like, can I just go?
There's gonna be days like that though for everything, I think.
But if you're not, I've been like, even this short film that I did for no pay on Monday, Tuesday, I was freezing my ass off, and I'm still, it's okay, you know?
No pay. That's crazy.
Yeah.
It's crazy to do.
I can't really afford to do stuff like that anymore. But it's different when your heart is in it. And 100%. I think because in nursing, I think something that I've realized is I need something that I can grow with. Even friends. I need friends that I can grow with, because in nursing, you're going to be a better nurse as time goes on, but you're doing the exact same job in the beginning than you do in the end. You know what I mean? You're union, all you get is seniority now. But it's not like a nurse who has 10 years more experience than me is doing anything different than what I'm doing, you know? Mm-hmm. And the like plateauing to me and is, I don't know, it's kind of, it's just not inspiring to me. It's not motivating to me.
I get it, man.
Does that make sense?
Dude, everyone works on different levels of like what like, you know what I mean, what works for them and what doesn't work for them. And I think the biggest thing is just, yeah, man, just surrounding. But you said today, fuck, I keep stuttering today. What the fuck is going on?
He even did his vocal warm up before.
Don't tell anyone that.
What?
Oh man, you know what it is? This is the last three weekends. It's been like drinking on Friday. Mm-hmm. It's just like, dude, I work hard all week, you know, training and fucking doing all this stuff and everything like that, and like, oh man, my body is so sore and it just needs a break. And I just went on Friday and I had a couple drinks, and a couple drinks lead to like 20,000 drinks, and then you end up at McDonald's having 2 cheeseburgers. With the funnest time ever though. It's such a good time, and like looking back in my past, like how I used to live my life, I never did this stuff. Like I didn't really enjoy my early 20s. I was just always grinding hard.
Me too.
You too, man. This is why we're on the upcoming podcast.
I was in university and I was married.
Fuck, you were married. That's so crazy to me. Like that's just.
Yeah.
I feel like when I like, I don't know, you make me feel better.
What? Explain yourself.
I just mean like, because I didn't really enjoy my early 20s. Like I didn't go out. I didn't really do anything. I just made comedy sketches and fucking this and this and that.
That sounds fun.
It's cool, but whatever. But like I didn't really have a balanced life, right? And then I feel like then like you just make me feel better because I feel like you were just like even more so.
Well, I was going in full-time school plus taking extra course loads so I could finish school sooner, working 20 hours a week while I was doing that. Married, I made dinner every night for us.
Did you really?
Yeah.
Are you a cook?
Yeah.
Damn.
I don't have a kitchen, but I'm actually a really good cook. Give me any recipe and I can make it.
Wow.
I'm pretty good.
Nice. What's your specialty?
I make a really good steak.
Tortillas?
I make like the best steak. Do you like medium rare steak?
Dude, I like rare steak.
I can make the best rare steak.
I want the steak to almost like, I want to be able to slurp it. Yeah. That sounds good.
I hate an overcooked steak.
That sounds so good.
I'm really good.
Are you really good?
Yeah.
Damn, dude. Oh, okay, cool. Let's get that set up. I wish I had a barbecue.
Yeah, I wish I had a barbecue.
I would never use it.
I got a cast iron skillet, so I should bring it over here one day and make steak because I only have like a fucking stovetop like a college student.
Yeah, your place right now is just like a room.
Minimalist.
Very minimalist. It's a room.
But I had a lead on a place in Kits, but I've decided that until I get this new job, which I would make a lot more money in, or I book something, I'm going to stay in the place that I'm in right now.
Right.
And then I'm going to probably try and move either with a couple of friends of mine or the West End, a studio in the West End.
That's the thing, man. Moving in with people that you don't like know, it's a risk.
Yeah.
You're always taking a risk when you move in with someone because you don't know for sure. And I learned that risk, man. I learned that, the hard way.
I learned that the hard way too. So that's why next time I'm going to be like, I know if I were to move out, who I would with.
But like, you know them at their, like being friends with them. You don't know them as roommates. It's a different world. Yeah. Like you don't know if they get up in the morning and blow their nose and shart everywhere. Like, you don't know these things.
Well, the setup that I would have would be my own like master suite. Yeah. Where I would have my own TV in that room and a door.
Right.
So basically the square footage I have now, but with roommates.
Right. No, I get it. I think that I don't know. You just never know though, like what they have going on in your life.
I would like the West End for a studio.
Yeah. Imagine you had a roommate that was sleepwalking. Dude, listen to this. I know a person that was, we were talking about sleepwalking actually in class the other day. But I know a person that was sleepwalking and the person watched like a scary movie or whatever. Mm-hmm. And the person that was sleepwalking was behind the bathroom door when they opened it. Can you imagine that? You do that to me, you're getting punched in the face. Quick. Bam.
That's so funny.
Yeah, so scary, man. So scary.
No, I would need my own bathroom.
Do you believe in ghosts?
Not really.
No?
I kind of like ghost stories.
Do they scare you a little bit?
Yeah, of course.
Like when you watch a scary movie and you go downstairs in your basement, are you running up real quickly up the stairs?
Of course.
Because you think someone's chasing you? Yeah.
Just because not necessarily because I think someone's chasing me, just because it's in my head. I don't really know what I believe. Are you
getting spiritual on us right now?
Well, I just don't.
You got that pen in your head?
Yeah.
Oh, what, dude? I don't know.
No, but I don't. I don't know if I sort of entertain some more metaphysical, spiritual stuff, but I don't. And I think that it can actually be helpful to your life to have that, but I don't know if I actually believe it.
Right.
What about you?
I believe in God.
Yeah?
Yeah, man. There's no way that I would have this life without God.
Do you believe in Jesus?
Or
like God?
Like, I believe that there's someone up there. I think Jesus is a great example of what, following the commandments and all that stuff. Those are rules laid out for humans to be civil with each other, right? I don't know if I necessarily believe in like the Bible and stuff. That's not what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But I definitely believe that there's a higher being up there that's like watching over us. That's like kind of like, oh, like, man, I don't know. You know what I mean? Like the universe, like it kind of like answers you in a way. You ever, I don't know, like this has happened to me in like junior high. It started then where I would want to hang out with a group of people so bad and I would like almost like manifest it and it happened. Or like, I wanted to move to like Vancouver and be like an actor and like, I don't know, just like little simple things that just, they can't manifesting themselves. And yeah, obviously there's like hard work to it and stuff for sure. But like, it's still like you're manifesting this thing out there, and
I think you put energy towards something.
Yeah, you put energy towards something. Yeah.
I think I believe that people have an energy because you can even feel it when you meet certain people. Like, oh yeah, we have an energy that like works well together. Or then there's other people where you're like, our energy does not mix, right?
Yeah.
So I think that people have energies, and I think that things are connected in a way that we can't see because we don't have enough of we're so close to it, you know. If
100%.
you zoomed out far enough, I think there is order to things, but I don't know if I believe that there's something watching over us, but I think that we're connected. But I don't know. And I don't think you can know, and that's okay.
Yeah, I think it's so crazy, man. We're just like little humans in this world.
Little ants.
Like little ants, man.
Yeah.
Like, there's 8 billion of us and there's other universes out there. We don't know what the fuck's going on. And there's no point of trying to know what's going on because we got way smarter people trying to do that and they can't do it. I'm good.
So you just focus on your own life.
Just focus on you, dude. Right? Do you and be yourself.
Because I know this sounds really bad, but imagine so many people who dedicate so much of their life towards doing that and like figuring that out versus living their life.
What do you mean figuring what out?
Like even when religion and spirit, like that kind of thing.
100%.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like even before, when I used to be religious, I would struggle with this stuff so much.
Yeah.
And like, cause I doubted so much. So I would like read so much about it to try and believe it.
100%.
And just like letting it go and being like, I don't know, has been healthier.
Yeah. Saying I don't know and just like letting things go.
I don't know, and that's okay.
Yeah. Yeah, totally.
In life in general, I think I'm definitely guilty of, trying to like analyze things too much, and it's all a way to have control.
Are you a control freak a little bit?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah.
Probably. That's probably why I went into nursing in the first place, because I knew if I did X, Y, and Z, I would become a nurse. Very predictable and controllable career path. I knew what I had to do to get where I needed to go. And now this is acting. There's so many different avenues that you can take to be an actor that it's definitely helping me grow in ways that I needed to grow.
Yeah. Yeah. It's making you more free, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I've noticed that too. Ever since I've gotten in this industry, I've definitely have more like a fuck it mentality.
Yeah.
Like, fuck it.
Yeah.
Because you go in an audition room, you don't know. You do this, you don't know. You take these classes, you don't know.
And it's kind of like life, even in relationships with people,
man.
you like never know where you stand moment to moment.
I was just going to say relationships are a big thing. Like you meet someone and you're like, like you could put a lot of pressure into it and like be like, okay, so like we're going to do this and we're going to do this and we're going to do that. And like that ruins the relationship. But if you just go, fuck it, let's just take it day by day, see how things go and whatever.
Yeah.
I feel like I do like a Matthew McConaughey accent when I do it.
And it's definitely an impulse for me to overcome, because if I was that way, then my ex-husband was 10 times more that way. We were planning our retirement.
Whoa. Retirement?
Yeah.
Crazy.
But I didn't want to.
Yeah.
We were planning our life 5, 10, 15, 20
Sounds
years.
like 40 years from now.
And no, honestly,
yeah.
How many, like what we would do with our grandkids,
what?
Stuff like that.
That was conversations?
Yeah.
Dude.
And it just got to be.
What'd you do with the grandkids? Just drop them off in the field and just drive off?
It just got to be. It got to be too much for me, because I like planning, but like I just like being organized, because especially in acting, I feel like you need to be organized because you can forget things so easily, because things are all over the place. If every day you work a 9 to 5, that's different than, okay, this Wednesday is completely different from the last Wednesday. Like you need to stay on top of your shit.
100%.
Right?
Yeah.
Or you could totally forget that you have a meeting or whatever.
Yeah, take a nice left turn. Yeah, totally.
Yeah,
yeah man, it's...
Having acting class is really good because it's consistent.
I think everyone should have acting class.
I think so
Whether
too.
you're trying to become an actor or not, join acting class. 2 reasons. You're going to meet fucking cool people in there. Mm-hmm. You're going to get yourself out there. Mm-hmm. Like you're definitely, your comfort zone is being just like shattered consistently. And you are...
Some classes more than others.
Yeah, definitely some classes more than others. But like, you know what I'm saying? Like everyone should take a form of, like, this should be taught in school, man. I guess it is drama, but like...
Yeah, but it's an elective.
Yeah, like way more intense.
I just think creative things, people should be able to choose whatever creative thing that they want, but that should be pushed more in school.
Yeah.
Like, why do we have to know the periodical table?
Yeah. Dude,
why?
I don't use that at all.
Nobody uses it.
I don't use that at all.
Nobody uses it. Why don't they teach us? This is actually something that really annoys me. Why don't they teach us how to do our taxes? Why don't they teach us how to be financially responsible? More about, sex, health, more about creativity.
Sex thing's in there, isn't it? Sex ed?
Somewhat.
Yeah, I barely even understand.
Yeah, but they tell you about STDs and about...
They scare the shit out of you is what they do.
Yeah, they scare the shit, and about pregnancy. They don't talk to you about like knowing to ask what you like for and having like a healthy sexuality. Yeah. Like any of like the positive stuff. They just tell you what not to do.
Yeah, like what's a normal number to jerk off in a day?
Yeah.
What, like...
Yeah, or even like being open about that, or like this is how, like talking about consent, and like this is how you can say what you like and what you don't like, and I don't know, just shit like that.
Yeah.
I think that a lot of I just think the school system's fucked.
Fuck, dude. Yeah. People tell me about school and they're like, oh well, just don't do it. Maybe.
But I think I did learn a lot in university.
What'd you learn? Like not actually like from nursing, but like what'd you learn as a person?
Critical thinking. I know I don't just believe everything that I read. I know what sources to look for. I know a lot of general knowledge because I did an arts degree and a science degree. So I know a lot of I know a little bit about everything, which is good. And just like meeting people and learning responsibility, deadlines, Yeah. I think it helped me grow up, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah, school do that to you, man.
Yeah. But a lot of it was a fuck ton of student loans and not directly applicable knowledge. I don't know. Yeah. It was a mixed bag. Basically what
we're saying is fuck school, right? Is that what you're saying, kind of?
I think you should. Nutshell? I think you should. I think having some post-secondary is good.
Yeah.
You don't need to even get like a whole degree or maybe one. I had 2 degrees, so I went overboard.
You had 2 degrees?
Yeah.
Dude. Good for you. I don't even have 1.
But I think having some post-secondary, like you have some post-secondary with your personal training. So I think having some post-secondary is good. I can't imagine being released into the world after just high school.
Yeah. Some people do it though, and they're just fucking, they just do it and they own it. They own it.
Yeah. Like and good for them. Yeah. But personally for me, I don't know. I just feel like for myself as an individual, it definitely contributed to who I am.
Totally. I got a question for you. Mm-hmm. What do you think of Plan Bs?
Like the birth control? What?
No, but of course you would go right there.
Why? A nurse?
No, yeah, sure. Yeah, let's go with that. I just meant...
What?
No, yeah, because you're a nurse, yeah. I just meant like...
I have an IUD, by the way. Everyone should get one. This is my public health service announcement.
IUDs, get on it.
Yes.
Why IUDs?
Because you don't have to take a pill every day. It's localized hormone, so it's not going throughout your whole body. It's much more effective than oral contraceptive.
It's much more what?
Effective.
It's more effective?
It's like 0.01% chance that you'll get pregnant.
Versus? It's
higher. Like 2 or 3%, I think.
Okay. Well, shit, I did not know that.
PSA. This is your public health service announcement.
Get an IUD.
Yeah. Plan B is having a plan B. I think having something I think of nursing as having something for a dry time. I don't think of it as a plan B.
Okay, cool. So that's kind of like how I have been thinking about, because like I've been going, quite hard.
It fills the gaps. Right. Because there are gaps with acting. But I don't think of it as a plan B because let's say I'm 45 and I haven't had a single role. I'll probably do some writing or just do some producing or like something. I think I'm always going to be in it.
I think like 100% having, like saying, because, okay, the reason I brought this up is, to be honest with you, I listened to a UFC podcast.
Okay.
And if you have a plan B as a fighter, you're going to get, like, the repercussions of that is you get fucked up. Like, think about it. If you're a plan B, you're not really in there with your head on straight. Like, you're going to get just destroyed because this is his plan A. Like, he wants this so bad. But you can't really relate that to acting, can you?
You can somewhat. I don't think like, oh, if this doesn't work out, I have this. No, I think I have this, and what I'm going to gain from my plan B is more in money to invest into my plan A.
Yeah.
You know?
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, I could work more as a nurse and go to fucking Europe in the fall if I wanted to, but I'm not going to do that. Right. You know?
Because your plan A is more important.
Yeah.
Yeah, totally. Yeah, no, I get what you're saying. And I think, honestly, just coming from listening to like a ton of like, shout out to Sam Jones, who's one of my favorite podcasts for actors. Do you listen to Sam Jones?
Yep.
How good is he, man?
So good.
So good.
Did you listen to the Seth Rogen one?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Really good, hey?
Yeah, really good. Every time they talk about Vancouver, I'm just like, oh, crazy.
Yeah, me too. Me too.
But some of the stuff I was listening to, Emil Hirsch. I was listening to that episode.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, Emil Hirsch.
I should listen to that one. I like him.
So good, man.
I like that movie Into the Wild.
Oh, yeah. So good. Yeah. And one thing that I got from him and what he was saying is that he was like, you know, putting all your eggs in one basket as an actor is not, I mean, we talked about this last episode, putting all your eggs in one basket, but more so just like you need to have other hobbies as an actor because it's not that kind of job where it requires you to, I mean, look, you need to be training, obviously you need to be going on auditions and whatever. But I think more so I'm talking about when your career is more established, you can do other things.
Yeah. And I think that's important too, because I remember talking to my sister about this, that I love acting, but you can't really do it by yourself at night to decompress. But if you have music, you can just like relax and play music, or you can have, I think you do need something other than just acting, because acting, I love it, but it is very dependent upon having other people involved, you know? It's not a solitary thing.
It's like working at a restaurant and you're just a server.
Yeah.
It's just a really good server. Yeah.
Yeah.
Totally.
So yeah, I think it is important to have something, but I do think that if I had the mentality of I could just be a nurse, it would steal away some of the drive that I have for acting.
And life. Because
I know a lot of nurses who they're able to work, own their own place, go on a trip every 6 weeks. Like,
sounds fucking sweet.
Could have that life if I wanted to.
Mm-hmm.
But I would find that I had that. I don't know. It's just boring to me.
Yeah.
Just doing the same, just working for your vacation.
Dude, everyone's different, man. Everyone's different.
Everyone's different.
You can't say it like that.
No,
yeah,
no,
personally. Yes.
Personally,
yeah.
from
I'm just making
me.
sure that people listen to the show don't commit suicide. You know, I don't want people to go in that direction. It's the up and coming podcast.
Personally,
yeah, okay, cool.
And I doubt that any full-time nurses are listening to this.
So. We never know, dude.
Sorry.
You never know. Our viewership has been going up lately, so you never know. Yeah, no, I hear you, man. No plan B.
I think no plan B.
I think no plan B is a move.
And like I said, in film, thankfully, there's so many things that you can do. You know?
Yeah.
Not just act.
Yeah.
Although that is
the main reason. That's like what
that's
we like
my
to
passion.
Do. Yeah.
And like I said, I'll probably go hard doing that until I'm like 45, and then maybe I'll go
46, you'll go into something else.
I don't know, maybe writing or producing or something.
Nice. Make sure you write me in your movie. Yeah, no, I hear you, man. Yeah. Just what
about you?
Name of the game. Well, I have this whole personal training thing I got going on, right? So
but do you think of it as a plan B?
I don't. I actually don't. And when I listened to that podcast, it made me think about it for a quick second. I was like, "Fuck, am I having a plan B here with this whole situation? Like, what's going on here with my life? Like, what's going on?
Right.
Like, what am I doing? Like, I'm still training hard as an actor. I'm still going for auditions. I'm doing what I like to do in the industry. You know, a big thing for me back in the day was like, okay, do I want to, like, I don't want to write scripts. Like, I don't like writing. I'm not a good writer, you know? I don't like to write scripts. That's not what I want to do. I like coming up with ideas. I like certain things about producing, I think, but mainly.
I like ideas more than scripts too.
Yeah. Like I like to someone else to tell me their idea, and I just like to act out, man. I like to fucking just be that guy, right? I like that stuff. So, That's what I like when I take away from that industry. And so I want to thrive doing what I want to do in that industry. But also, man, there's a part of me that goes like, dude, I also want to be that actor that's like in movies that also teaches like fucking these massive boot camps in front of like fucking, you know, thousands of people. How dope would that be? Like,
you want to bring it together?
I kind of want to bring it together, you know?
Right.
Kind of like The Rock a little bit.
And it's not like you would take, it's not like you're taking time away from acting.
No, not at all. No,
right?
not at all. No, not even a little bit. I mean, if there's ever a time where acting needs me more, that takes the priority.
I even
100%.
feel like that. I feel like that with writing too. I'm like, I'm not going to get hung up or feel guilty that I haven't written this week because I'm working on acting, which is what I actually want to do.
Totally, man. Totally.
I don't want to be a writer than an actor. I want to be an actor who, when the inspiration hits her, she'll do some writing, but it's not the priority.
And I think that a lot of people though, like have this, they have this perception that they like have to write. Like you should be creating your own content. You really should be doing this and that. And listen, coming from a guy who made comedy sketches and has made short films, like I get it. I understand that that's for sure. Don't get me wrong. That's a great thing to do. But if you're not passionate about it, and there's someone out there that is passionate about writing, like there's a good chance that your script is not going to get made then.
I guess I've just never heard of anybody getting famous through a short film.
Yeah. It's kind of true.
And what I'm trying to do right now is just be very practical and analyze like what are the people who are booking doing? That's what I'm trying to analyze right now.
What are they doing?
Going to Deb's class.
Where are they hanging out?
Seeing themselves on camera.
Soul Cycle?
Seeing themselves on camera a lot. Having balance and other things in their life, but always like doing something acting related every day. So I've been like, I signed up for another workshop. I'm, reading Power of the Actor right now.
Ivana, whatever.
Chubbuck, yeah.
Can you give me that book when you're done with it?
Yeah. It's so good. I'm trying to see myself more on camera and just like film myself more doing things. Mm-hmm. Having a really good relationship with my agent, and when I have an audition, like I really, really, really prepare.
Nice.
So, yeah, I'm just.
You're doing everything you can be doing as an actor for sure, but then there's the whole like maybe writing is not in your wheelhouse, and maybe it wasn't in Matt Damon and Ben Affleck's wheelhouse, but they made Good Will Hunting, and that kind of kickstarted their career.
Yeah,
right. So
that's a feature film.
That's a feature film.
And I have this idea that I've slowly been chipping away on, but I think that my best chance right now of breaking in would be to get on a TV show. Well, and I have like that.
I think that's everyone's.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's what I'm going to be putting my energy towards.
That's what you're going
right
for.
now.
Yeah. Getting prepared for certain TV shows.
Yeah.
Yeah. I get it.
Making sure that like once I have that opportunity, I'll be able to actually deliver. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So I'm just trying to become a better actor.
Right.
And I'm just trying to just focus on the craft right now.
Right.
And I felt like doing more indie stuff and doing writing to me was just maybe taking me a little bit away from that. And
did you like doing it though?
No, I do like doing it, but I'm not a good enough actor to now be dispersing my energy towards all of these other things.
Yeah.
I need to, I'm starting a little later in the game than other people, and I want to.
A little?
Yeah.
I'm just kidding.
Fuck you. So I need to. That's what I want to focus on right now.
Yeah.
Is I want to get to a place where I have a script, and I know exactly. I have a process. Mm-hmm. And I'm trying new things out and figuring out different ways, and I have a bunch of like auditing dates for different classes right now too. So that's what I want to focus on right now. Just the craft and being a better actor. And then once I feel more comfortable, then I can disperse my energy. But I think dispersing your energy so much right off the bat, you don't want to be a jack of all trades, master of none.
I like that. Jack of all trades, master of none. Can you start saying jack of all trades, or is that no? Sorry. Totally agree with you though, for sure. I understand. That being said, if you are creating your own content and you feel like that is the way that you want to go, all power to you.
Totally.
Obviously, there's people that have done it. Ben Affleck, Matt Damon. There's not a wrong way of doing things. You can do. There's no right answer.
There's not. But I think personally for me, like I said, I'm just not comfortable enough with acting to not And that's just what I want.
You're getting good though, man. Like, you're getting really good.
Really?
Yeah, dude. Like, from when I first saw you, remember when I first met you? I was like, oh, nice. It's like, she's cute. She's got that. She's cute. But no, man, you're getting like, for sure, like, whoa. I'm like, damn, I need to step up my game.
Really?
Yeah, for sure.
Aw, thank you. I've been working really hard.
I can tell. Yeah, it shows.
Thank you. Yeah. You too.
Oh, appreciate it.
We just talked earlier. Yeah. He had a breakthrough.
A breakthrough, baby. Yeah. Yeah, it feels good, man. It feels good.
You know what class and shed some tears.
Yeah. It feels good when you are not even just obviously acting, but anything. When you put your mind to something, and like, I'm dyslexic. I have like a lot of like, if you were to look at like my attributes and like what I bring to being an actor, they don't line up. You know what I mean? Like, it's just like, there's not a lot of strong things that I have in my wheelhouse that I think, you know, my comprehension skills, whatever it is we want to do. Right. But like, I think that instead of seeing it that way, just go that you can do anything that you want to do. You just need to figure out your way of doing it. Yeah. That's the name of the game. You need to figure out your way of doing it.
Yeah. And put your energy towards it.
Yeah. Sorry, everyone, for listening right now. The little clinking on the ground. That's my dog. I have to clip his toenails, and I haven't done that yet.
Yeah. I think that it's so gratifying that when you try, because you've been trying really hard too, right?
Yeah, this year for sure. I've been trying super hard. Yeah, this is the hardest, definitely.
It's nice to actually see that progress and to feel like, hey, I'm actually like a decently strong person in the class, a decently strong actor in the class.
Yeah, just
coming from a place where I felt so intimidated. I remember the first day of Deb's class. Did you?
Dude, I've been feeling intimidated since, from this stuff, for sure. Well, the thing is, man, is like, even like little things. Hold on. Hey, just fucking sit down and relax, buddy. Fuck. Jesus Christ.
Too bad we don't have video. He's pretty damn cute.
He's a cutie, though. Yeah. I remember just like first starting out, and I also have there's a double-edged sword with me where it's like, I'm very, you know, I know all these things, but I'm also like, I think sometimes overly confident in certain situations. So I'm like, I'm going to go in there and just fucking clean house. Like, you know what I mean? And I think that it's nice to just go in there and like, you know, get put in your place. Getting your ego checked, dude, is honestly, it's like a lot of people might see it as like a bad thing, but like, it's the best thing I think anyone can do. Do you know what I mean? And any situation, like, if you're working a 9-to-5 job and you're killing at your career and everything's really good and stuff like that, you're not stepping out of your comfort zone. And I'm not saying quit your job. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying do something that is going to make, that you're bad at, that you're shitty at, that you're going to put effort into it and get good at it. Because you're going to fail, which is great for you. Your ego is going to get checked. And guess what? When you actually get better at that thing that you choose to do, that is when you go, oh, it's all about like this. This is what it's all about.
It's like, do you want to be right or do you want to be better?
Yes. Nice.
Right?
Fuck, these quotes you're making up on the spot. These are
this
awesome.
One, yeah.
This one.
The other one.
Not the jack of all trades one.
No, that's an idiom, my friend.
An idiom?
A common saying.
Why is it called an idiom?
I don't know.
It's almost like idiot. An idiom.
No, but do you want to be right or do you want to be better?
Yeah.
Like, I just want to be better. So I would rather, I just would rather be told the truth. Yeah.
Yeah, told the truth for sure. Man, this is awesome.
Yeah.
So what's in the wheelhouse for you this summer? What's going on? What's planned for the rest of this? Just training hard. This is it.
Training hard, having fun with friends.
Up and coming podcast. This is it.
Up and coming podcast. But basically, that's what I'm doing. I'm training hard,
having fun with friends,
and having fun with friends.
Yeah, that's kind of like what It's kind of like what I'm doing too. Like, you know, just obviously kind of new to being single. You know, that kind of life. I've had girlfriends my entire 20s and stuff, and that's kind of a whole different thing that I'm kind of like diving into without sounding kind of like a weirdo about this, but like, you know,
single and ready to mingle.
You know what I like about this podcast, where we could just be real.
Yeah.
This is like how me and you are. Like, there's no bullshit here.
Yeah.
We just say what we're fucking saying. And what I like about this, man, is every time I finish doing this podcast with you, I feel like I went to therapy. It's fucking awesome. I'm just like, oh, this is like so great.
Yeah, I feel good too.
Yeah. You're like my therapist.
You've been mine. Okay, on occasion.
Yeah, definitely. Occasionally. Yeah. Dude, Once Upon a Time comes out soon. I know we talked about this before. can't fucking wait for this to come out, though.
Are we gonna watch it and then do a podcast directly after?
We should do a podcast in the movie theater.
No, honestly, we should watch it at International Village. Come straight here and get on the podcast.
100%, dude.
Yeah?
We're definitely not watching it at International Village, though.
Why?
That's a movie you see at Scotiabank, my friend.
Okay, we'll go to Scotiabank.
And I want the AVX. Here. I want the fucking surround sound. I want the all around you. You know, that's what I'm all about. Have you checked out Stranger Things 3 yet?
No.
Do you don't watch TV at all, eh?
No.
I don't really either, but I've been like forcing myself to watch more film and TV and less like YouTube clips. Dude, I'm so, honestly, when I get home, it's Joe Rogan and UFC fighting. And like,
me too.
I watch a lot of like workout stuff because I like to like learn different workout routines and stuff. But I want to start watching a lot more film and TV and like old school movies, man, because one thing that I noticed, the actors nowadays are a lot different than they were back in the day. And you could argue that they're better back in the day.
Yeah, totally. We should try watching. We should watch movies together. I never watch movies by myself.
It's tough, man. I'm ADD. I gotta get moving. You know what I used to do? I used to watch movies on a bike.
I've done that too.
Like I'm on a bike and I was like working out.
I'm kind of the same, and I think I annoy whoever I'm with because I'll get up like 20 times during the movie and like go do something or go grab something or like come back. I'm the same way. I'll pause it so many times.
Have you ever been to a movie theater and there was someone talking?
I want to kill them.
You want to kill them, right? Like you hear them, right?
Yeah.
Like your whole life you've been in the movie theaters.
And it's all I can hear.
And you're just like, they're like, oh my God, that's not bad. Shut the fuck up. Like you want to just yell at them, right?
Yeah.
Have you ever been to the movie theater being that person?
Nope.
Or with that person? Because I have.
With that person. And I'm like,
you have been? With that person?
With.
Oh my God, man.
I've never been that person.
So bad.
I would not stoop that low.
Yeah, it's so bad, man.
It's so bad.
I was watching.
You feel embarrassed.
Dude, I was watching John Wick 3. No spoilers here, but like I was watching it and every fucking thing, the guy was turning to me, he's like, dude, I can't believe like, yo, those dogs are real. Like just like.
Or when they'll ask you questions about it, you're like, I'm watching the same movie. I have the same information as you. I don't know.
I asked Joey that quite a bit, actually.
You do?
Well, just because like sometimes I'm always like missing the story. I'm like, what? That's his brother?
For me, actually, I do ask because I'm deaf. I'm like, what do you say?
You are deaf, right?
What?
You're deaf, dude. You are, for sure. I say stuff, you're like, huh? Like, what? That's hilarious. Good thing we have these fucking headphones for this podcast. Yeah. You can hear me clearly.
Yeah. I have almost 30-year-old ears.
Damn. Is that what it is? There's like no other issues going on?
No.
Okay.
I just have always.
Is it because you're so low to the ground?
I'm not that short.
I know you're not that short. That's hilarious.
I don't know. I just...
You're just a low rider?
I'm a low rider. No, I don't know. Maybe I'm like ADD and I'm paying attention to too many things at once. Maybe. Or like I don't know.
Yeah, maybe that's what it is. Let's go.
But
with
I do have trouble hearing.
You do, man. I catch it all the time. Like I always say something to you like clear. Like I don't really mumble. I try not to anyways. And you're always like, what? And I'm like, what do you mean you didn't hear that? That was perfect. That was pitch perfect, dude.
Don't take it personally. Last night I was watching a movie. I was watching Brothers. And like I had it turned up. So, you know, sometimes when you plug in your
100?
No, I did. I couldn't hear it.
That's hilarious. 100.
I couldn't hear it.
You have to like listen to it with like the surround sound, the bass, and everything to understand what's going on. Yeah. Well, I don't know.
I watch movies with subtitles.
I do too, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do too for different reasons.
Because then I don't have to put it as loud.
Yeah, I do to like learn how to like spell certain words. I forget, man. I forget like all the time.
Yeah.
Like congratulations. How do you spell it again? Like, you know what I mean? I'll just like forget like random words.
Yeah.
Cool. Let's wrap this fucking son of a gun up. Anna.
Thanks for listening, guys. You can follow me at Lana _Graham.
Yeah, she's real big on the Instagram. She likes to use it a lot. You're getting better at it, actually.
Yeah?
Yeah, I think so.
I like stories.
Yeah.
But not posting.
Yeah. Why?
I don't know.
Dude,
I don't know.
You got to get on that, dude. Start posting more.
Yeah, I should. Well, follow me there you can see all 13 of my posts. But yeah, thanks for listening, guys. We'll
really appreciate
check in next week.
Yeah, check in next week. And also, too, if you are interested in receiving a free workout program, I am now making those for people that listen to the show. Just honestly slide my DMs, say you're here for the free workout program, and I will make you one.
Does that apply
free
to me?
Free of charge? No, it doesn't apply to you at all. Free of charge. I obviously have my own personal training business now. Project Transform X coming soon.
$150 value.
But yeah, guys, thanks so much for listening. We will see you guys next week. And I don't know, let's leave like an inspiring message here. Don't forget to just be your fucking self. I think that's the message.
Improvise, adapt, overcome.
All right, that sounded like a military ending. Love it though. Yes. Improvise, adapt.
Don't be right, be better.
Love you guys. See you guys next week.
Mwah.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.